tonight, so I don't know how much of this is gonna get recorded, but unattached episode 1. Beaver invite tomorrow. Racing the 8 and 15. So season debut as well. Pre-race just finished. 5 miles and then 200 and back home today. Low-key a little nervous, but we'll see. Alright, meet day. We arrived. I'm nervous because I put in my PRs and I haven't hit them since, I mean, obviously I'm out of shape, but 1500, like 1600, 1500 conversion, I haven't hit since last year, which is alright, but the 800, I think there's like about 10 people per heat, and I think I'm gonna be in the fastest heat with a 2 flat PR that I haven't gotten in 2 years. We'll see how it goes. I'll try and document as much as I can, kinda, but wish me luck. Also, I'm really nervous because last time I've been here, stinker. My last race I've been here, stinker. 1600 at Smock, 445. And then before that, the 32 before that was 10 flat. I mean, both of those I was still kind of injured, but still stinkers. And then junior year Smock, 955. So again, wish me luck. Don't wish me luck, because every time I say that, it goes bad. So alright, just finished the meet. 800, no 1500, because there were 2 check-ins. I missed the first one, so then I couldn't race the 15, but my 800, I'll take it, because I was seated 2 flat, which I haven't got since my junior year. And my senior year, I only ran like a 206, but I mean, I only raced it once, but still. So 203.67, I'm pretty sure. So I'll take it. Right now we're heading to Oakmont and gonna watch my Rockland boys. Pause, maybe. Just gonna watch my boys race. Oh yeah, I didn't even get to show off my fit, but maybe I'll show it later. Sorry I couldn't document as much. Sometimes I forget. Other times I'm like too lazy. Other times I don't have shape.
I beat Peter Kendall.
Okay, this guy dropped a 205.33.
Beat Peter Kendall. Beat Peter Kendall. And guess who else? Shibabu.
In basketball shorts.
But. Do you guys see any like Instagram posts by Devon Wilson? You know, it's just fake. It's fake. That didn't really happen.
AI. But guess who has the fastest 800 here and for the season?
Hey, you're gonna want a video of this because I'm gonna beat that guy in the 800. Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Not beating me, bro.
Good day overall. Besides the fact
Simo is on drugs.
He might be cheating, bro.
He is cheating. Wait, when is the Dublin coming out?
Wait, Dublin's already out.
When is the state coming out? Oh my, I forgot about that.
I don't have my PC up there, so I can't. But good day overall. My legs are cooked.
I got hurt.
Yeah, this guy's hurt, but he owes me a meal now. Tight shit. Yeah, good day overall, besides the fact I couldn't freaking race the 15 because...
Okay, but think about it. I got
ARC's
5th out of
a deep
60. Basically what I just did to most of the people here.
Shibabu with Peter Kendall.
Shibabu, Peter Kendall. Shriva. Anthony.
But not Leo Lovely Day. Chico invite next week.
How about this?
I only do bucks and meals, not like
No,
only, but like...
There's gonna be 2 losers. The 2 losers have to cook for the winner.
I don't know how to cook though.
I like that. Watch YouTube.
Well, I can just cook. I can just cook something horrible. I can just cook something horrible.
Shake.
Oh. Okay, sub 2. Journey to sub 2 motivation. All right, final stuff to just add on if I haven't said this stuff already, but Beaver invite overall pretty good, I'd say. I had the 1500 scratched because I didn't know that there were 2 check-ins. And I missed the first one. I thought you just had to be there 15 minutes before. I didn't know that you have to check in before that. So that kind of sucked. But then the 800, I didn't even know my splits for that, but I was in the fastest heat. Most of those guys were sub 2, and I had my thing as 2 flat from my junior year. So I was in heat 1, and that was my first time doing the different, like, separate lane starts. So like the whole race, I just managed to kind of keep contact with like the pack or like the group until about 300 left, maybe. I was last the whole time, and then around 250 I made a move to go up. 9th in my heat, 12th overall, 203.73 I want to say. But yeah, 203 overall, solid rust buster. And now I have a bet with Abel and Sam. Sub 2 focus on the way. My legs are cooked though. Till next time. Welcome to Unattached episode 2. A little bit of a different video form, but I just didn't get enough video footage. I'm just gonna be doing race review stuff. For this episode, we was at Wildcat Invite. Last episode, I said I was gonna show my fit, but obviously I didn't. But here's me, Patrick fit, peep it. Pink laces too, peep that as well. All right, so I don't have the full race, but I was racing the 8 and 15. The 15 was first, and this was actually my 15 debut. Going into this, I was like really nervous because like I put my time as the 426 converted, which was like 407, and I was like, I don't know, I was just low-key scared because just racing with college athletes. Gun goes off. I didn't really know how fast to go, but then you can see that I slowly get last, or like I'm slowly just like in the back. You can see it in the next clip right here. Yeah, dead last. I don't even know what the splits were. I just didn't really check splits. But yeah, going on to the next clip, you can still see me in last. But I think around here, I was making a move. Just the whole race, I was just wondering when to make a move. And just like the difference between 15 and 16, even though it was only 1 lap difference, it low-key threw me off. So I was just kind of thinking of like how much I had left. And then I think this is going into the bell lap. You can see me, I've moved up 4 spots, I think. Trying to close that gap in here. And then here's the finish. Coming in. I think one guy passed me up. Not too sure though, but bam, right there. I dropped to 411. Not too bad. Sub 430 converted for my 15 season opener. I'd say it wasn't too bad. But then next we got the 800, and then this was like 1.5 hours after. It low-key felt really quick. I don't know if it was like the time between like doubles and stuff in high school, but also I was doing the 32, so 16:32, that difference was like pretty big. But 1.5 hours, my legs were still low-key cooked, so I didn't really have any expectations going into this. I think I see myself 2 flat PR. You see gun goes off, bang. And I was all the way on the outside. Honestly, it's been a fat minute since I've raced this, so I barely remember what's happening. But you saw me, I'm all the way in the back. Coming up to the bell lap right here. Still might be all the way in the back. I was heat 2 for this. Yeah, okay. Second to last. Trying to close this gap right here. And you can still see me. I don't know. I said my legs were so cooked. I was basically walking. It just felt like I could go faster, but my legs were just really cooked. Here I am coming at the finish. You can barely see me. But yeah, I'm walking, bro. You can see that. Bang, cross the line. 207. Not the best 8, but solid 15 opener. A little different, a little quick. I don't know if this is gonna be a good video, but yeah, Wildcat Invite, Unattached episode 2. So today, Friday, March 14, 11, got the Aggie Open tomorrow. UC Davis, 800 and then 1500. So we're running the 800 fresh. Did 5 miles today. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. Back with the race reviews again, but this time the 8 was first. I was heat 3. I'm in lane 2, and then in this race I wanted to get out in like 27-ish to try and break 2, and I don't know if that meant taking the lead or what, but I come through. I think I was hearing like
28s maybe. There was like 2 or 3 ARC guys that were in front of me. Right here you can barely see it, but I tried to swing wide. I got a little impatient. I tried to swing wide, but then this other guy swings wide, and then that low-key threw me off guard. So now I'm all the way out in like outer lane 2, coming onto the home stretch, final 100. I low-key thought I could have won. Also peeped the arm sleeve. I was seeing like 150s coming into the home stretch, but bam, crossed the line. I thought it might have broke 2, but it was 201, so that was unfortunate. And then next we had the nasty double, bro. We had the 1500, like once again 1.5 hours later. I was heat 3 for this, but yeah, gun goes off. That gun was low-key loud, bro. But yeah, I'm all the way in the back. My legs were cooked. I was like, okay, I'll probably stick to my normal strat of staying in the back and then making a move later on, but I just could not hold on. It was probably like around the 2nd lap maybe. Yeah, you can see me 2nd to last. But yeah, around here probably started to fall off because that's when they started to pick it up. Yeah, you can see me fading, bro. Nasty heel strike. Don't peep that. But yeah, I was fading, but also trying to move up. Bell lap here. Trying to catch this guy in front of me, closing the gap. But dude, it was bad. Like, I don't remember my splits, but I remember seeing the splits and I was like, damn. And here's the finish. I don't even want to look at this, bruh. Yeah, and then this guy hawks me down too. I think I beat the other guy though, yeah. But bam, 420 I think, which is horrible.
Post race, I'm really bad at taking videos and stuff. We had an 800 first. I dropped a 201, so pretty solid. I went 59.62. Honestly, I feel like we should have went out faster. I knew that I wanted to go out fast. I didn't know if it was taking the lead, but I just decided to tuck in on the first like little bit, and then with 300 to go, I tried to make a move, or like a little bit before 300, I tried to make a move on the outside, but then this other guy in front of me, he also tried to make a move on the outside, so then I had to like swing like really wide, not like really wide, but like I want to say like outer lane 2. Yeah, that just threw me off my whole thing. So not really threw me off, but I was able to stick in it. I got 3rd in my heat and like 15th overall, so I really need to break 2 soon. Yeah, and then 1500 was 1.5 hours later, or I don't know, maybe less, I don't know. But me with like no rest between, not good. Like, I don't know if it's the time between or if I just can't hit a solid double like I used to. I start off in the back, like I always start off slow, but I tried to make moves. I mean, I did make some moves, but the moves from the front pack I just could not match. But yeah, I went 52 through the first 800, and then the next 400 after that was 67, then 69, then 7. Damn, 70. Okay, we got Hornet invite next, hopefully, if I get into that. I don't know if I'm racing 2 events or 1 event, maybe even 0, I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you.
Alright, we back. Hornet invite at Sac State. We had the 800 on Friday. Gun goes off. This race I was sick, bro. I got sick like earlier on in the week, but I was like, okay, I'll just thug it out. I'm all the way in the back. And also the goal for this race, and like all my races, was, oh, don't get last. I tried to hang on to like the pack, the group, but you can already see a low-key fat gap there, bro. Yeah, and then right here I knew I was cooked. You can see the huge gap, bro. It was bad. And then it just kept on getting bigger. Everybody was like in the home stretch and I just got onto the straight. Oh wow, okay. I didn't know that was this bad, bro. Alright. Yeah. But yeah, I was heat 5. Bam. I think 205. And then for the 15, I was heat 6 for the 15. So the 15 was what, the next day? Yeah. So then I was like, okay, I might get cooked again, but I just went out there. Also, Sac State has a Mondo track, which I know that people praise, but when I was racing on it, it was low-key bad. Like, and it was weird too, because like on the curves, it was like hard as a rock, bro. Like the ground. And then on the straights, it felt fine. But yeah, I come through the first lap, second to last. I stuck with my usual 15 strat. I didn't really have any expectations going into it. Just hopefully not to get last, even though I got last the day before. Here we come. What is this? 800 to go. I moved up one spot. Still trying to keep contact with that pack. I think by this time I was like out of breath already, so it was like around halfway through where I was already gassed, but I still just tried to stick in it. Alright, yeah. I think this is bell lap. Moved up another spot. And then here's the finish. I don't know if I passed any people out. Right here. Passed one guy out. But bam, 410. Flu game, bro. But still PR. Yeah, small PR, like 0.03, I think. But hey, I'll take it. Especially when I was sick. Alright, that's gonna do it for unattached. Number 4, Sac State. Hornet invite. Yeah. Peace. Chico invite tomorrow, Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Did like some 3 miles in strides today. A little injured because my Achilles, but we're gonna thug it out this week. See how next week goes, or I'm gonna cross train next week. Yeah, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. All right, today meet day, 1500. Warming up. We back once again at Chico for the Chico Twilight invite. First we had the 15. Also, side note, my Achilles was tweaking the week of the race, and I think the week before as well. I just went out there and tried to race my best. Second lap, still in the back-ish. This is like 3 weeks after Fat Racing Block, and it was hot this day too. But yeah, still kind of in the back. I think I was too aggressive on the moves, and then I think I made aggressive moves like on the curves as well, which not ideal. But then bell lap, moved up a little bit more. Here's the finish. I thought we were low-key going fast, but it was not fast. I was heat 3 for that, and Leo on a beautiful bright sunny day. If you know, you know. Bam, I wanted to break 410 and I ended up running a 414. And then next was the 8. Oh yeah, and then when we were on the line, the 2 East Bay guys weren't even on the line. So then when the timer was about to let the gun go, these guys like pulled up last minute. Once again, like 1.5 hours after, bro. And then what made this even worse was that my Achilles was tweaking, bro. But yeah, they go out low-key fast, bro. Caught me off guard. I just tried my best to hang in there. And I think by now I had like a blister in my foot from the 15 earlier. Coming into the bell lap, I was probably last. Yeah. No, second to last. I just tried to not get last again, like at Hornet invite. But here's the finish. I just tried to hang on, bro. I low-key couldn't walk like 30 minutes after this. And then I was planning to do Golden West after, have like an 8-week break or training block. But that didn't happen because my Achilles was tweaking so bad. I'm walking, bro. Bam. 207, I'm pretty sure. That was my last race, last meet of the season. Hope y'all enjoyed the journey, even though it was mostly race reviews. We out.